is Lisa Schmid, and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And how was your week? I had something very exciting happen this week. I had applied for a grant from our Hopkins Education Foundation team, and we got it, $1,200. So we're going to start a little business in our classroom. And go ahead and, is that okay? Okay. And so pretty exciting. We're going to go ahead and start. There's a comment. Can you click on that so we can see it? I'm sorry. There it is. Diane, can you hear us okay? Everything's good? All right. So this morning, I want to show you something from the mini catalog, because if you don't have one, there's so many great things in this mini catalog. And if you just came on and missed my beginning, go back and hear about my grant, because that was pretty exciting. So if you don't have this mini catalog, please make sure. But if you notice, I do have on my Refuge Little Falls swag, escape to the Refuge Little Falls. So that's where we are today, with a full house of guests / new friends and old friends. All right, why don't you come on down here, Dave, and we'll see what we got going on. So this Decorative Trees bundle is super versatile, which is a really fun thing that you can do so many things with it. And I know I've done a lot, but I have not even done as much as I can. So let me go ahead and get started. I'm going to make just a really cute card here. So I'm going to start with my garden green.
Joanne's chiming in from upstairs.
She said she was going to heckle me from upstairs. I'm like, well, I can't hear you down here, so it's okay. Go ahead and heckle away. So I'm going to start with my garden green cardstock, and my base is 4 1/4 by 8 1/2. So it's a standard sheet of cardstock, but this is the half, right? This is the 8. In this little, a little bit. I mean, it is going to be a card, but it's going to look like a little card, but it's not going to be a little card. All right, the designer series paper that I want to use today is this gorgeous Take a Bow. Take a bow. Well, I know Take a Bow, but it's because it's with the bows. It's with the dies are bows, so I don't know if it's, anyway, doesn't matter. It's Take a BOW.
Oh,
Yeah,
the other one.
right, but I think it's that play on words. So look how fun this is with all these Christmas, just Christmas designer series paper, Christmas designs. And then like it just goes on and on and on. It's so fun. I love it. Love it. So the colors in here, we've got in English, garden green, granny apple green, and real red. So couple different options for making some really fun cards. Okay, I'm going to set that aside. Back to this. So the piece I chose to put on top of that, I would cut 4 by 4. So it fits right on my 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. So, oh, that's right. I forgot to refill here. So I will just use my little glue. I did see someone upstairs had a little like wood branch, some kind of thing to hold their glue. Well, that was pretty cool, Marla. I just have a little box, but that also works. All right, let's go ahead and we'll stick this on here.
Patty, I honked and waved at you yesterday, but I
What?
didn't something.
What? Glad you didn't cause an accident. Someone honks. I'm like, what did I do wrong? That's funny. All right, so we'll just stick that on. The one thing about when you use the glue, one thing I do like is it's a little forgiving, so you can kind of scooch it, excuse me, a little bit more than if you use the adhesive and you stick it down. So some people prefer that, actually. All right, then this top piece, they're right in there in the one of the bins. So just to see how high it goes, because I can't really tell, like, I mean, I know it's not there, but anyway, an envelope there. And what we're gonna do is I'm gonna use the I'm going to use the really fun this one, and die cut out. I showed you the stamp set, right? I don't even know if I showed. Yes, I did. No, yes, I showed it. Woo, don't know. Okay, Decorative Trees. So this is the stamp set because then the dies with it are like a whole another set of stuff. So season's greetings for you, oh Christmas tree. May your days be merry. Very Merry Christmas. There's lots of fun things in the stamp set. Thank you. But then also in the dies, let me just pause for a second. Mine are kind of a mess. There's lots of different kinds of trees. Look at these. So big trees, we have big trees and we have little trees. All kinds of fun. This is a big tree. All kinds of fun trees.
Denise also watching from upstairs.
Yeah. And then there's some little decorations for the trees. Let me just see. Oh yeah, we got more stuff under here. The bows, ornaments, stars, these little swags. And those I actually had taped them down because those are, I can just see that's what I'm going to lose, right? I don't want to lose those. So, pardon me? Garlands, yep. So these lots of fun dies. I actually am going to just use this one and set that aside. Out of this paper that is cut to, the DSP is, oh, I didn't measure the top DSP. Hold on. The top DSP is 3 by 4.5. Let me just jot that in there for you, or not. Oh yeah, here it is. 3 by 4.5. 3 by 4.5 is our DSP. Okay. So this is 3 by 4.5. I'm going to die cut that. And with the magic of TV, there it is, die cut, ready to go. Now, when I die cut that, you know what's left. I have a little tree, right? I get this little tree. Well, we're going to use that for something else, of course. I'm not going to throw it away. All right. So if you know, I'm kind of a little bit into shaker cards right now. And so I am going to make this into like a snowflake shaker card. So let's go ahead and stamp on we're going to use this tree right here, the actual tree, the real tree, not the dies. And don't look at that. It's a little bit messy. I don't usually keep my stamps all catty-whack. Well, sometimes. All right, I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I do. All right. Yeah, homajang. That's a good word. Tell them what homajang means. Wine. Homajang. Pigeon. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp a tree on here, just like that. And then just die cut that out, and I end up with a beautiful tree. So I can't remember if I decided to use this tree or the other tree, but I'm going to go ahead and use this one. Yeah, just like that. I can't remember. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make a shaker card. Kind of got stuck into shaker cards lately. So here's how I'm going to make a shaker card. We are going to we're going to put the window sheet on here. I need to trim that just a little bit because it's too wide. So trim that off. And we know the shaker card is going to go, this piece is going to go on here, right? So again, I'm going to use my glue. This is when I probably don't want it to be moving around, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. It's going to be okay. I'm going to stick that on there. It's funny at school when you whisper, just like anytime when someone whispers, kids are like, what? What are you saying? Oh, you're listening? That's so awesome. All right. I don't really want that glue there. That's okay. All right. So that is there. Then I should have done this first. What I'm going to do is go ahead and this is going to stick right through there. I would have done that first and then put this on. So let's just, I'm going to put a little bit of glue on here. So if you put it through the window before you stick on the window sheet,
exactly where it's going to go.
Yes, you do. All right. I need to use my little box because I'm setting it down and it's not setting right side up. There we go. Or the way I want it. So, and with the wonderful glue, you can still do that. Ha ha ha! Look at that. I'm going to just turn it this way because obviously I have glue on there. I don't want that to. So I'm going to stick this right in that spot where the tree came out of. Okay, so that's my tree. Good thing it dries clear. And I just need to refill it. I have refills. I should just refill it. Pardon?
That's going to be underneath me.
Yep. All right. There we go. And this is, to me, the downside of the glue. I get it on my fingers and it feels sticky, and I don't care for that. I do have, though. Oh. One thing I noticed, or one thing I found, is if something is a little bit sticky and I don't want it to be, if I just take a tissue and kind of go over it, the fuzz from the tissue, the fibers, makes it so it's not so sticky. That was a free tip for you today. Don't know. I mean, I think just the fibers takes off some of that stickiness. Yep. All right. Now, the reason I wanted to do it that way is because I don't want to put, I'm going to use our adhesive strips to make the outline, but I don't want to put it on here because then I'm like, I have to upside down, be looking at it. So I want the adhesive strips to sit, just make sure my tree is right. Yes. I want the adhesive strips to sit outside this tree. So let's do that. And then we can fill it in with some snowflakes. Now I know this and this are the same size, so I'm good there. So I'm just going to go outside here. And the snow could be falling outside, obviously, of the tree. I want it far enough out that I'm not going to see it from the inside. Does that make sense? I don't want it right next to the tree because then you'd be able to see the foam from the other side. Just take another piece. Okay, I'm loving these foam strips because, oops, I left a little gap there. That's okay. I'm just going to put this one here like that. Close the gap. We don't want any places where the snowflakes could escape. Except for us escaping to Florida when it snows, that would be, or Hawaii, that would be just fine. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stick a few. What? Oh, great.
Put in the chat if you can hear us.
I'm going to stick a few pieces on the edging, which is usually what Dave reminds me, that you need a little bit on the edge, otherwise it's going to be flat.
Walk around.
I don't want that occasional time cutting out. All right. Okay, great. So then I can put my snowflakes in. These snowflakes are so fun. I got to take a couple out and just show you. There's different sizes, and they're kind of like, they're sort of foamy, which how fun is that? They're just so, so very cute. So I'm going to take some of those. Those are going to pop into here. Make a little, I think I'm going to put a little bit more. Go big or go home. If you're making a shaker card, go big. Okay, don't go home. All right, now I'm ready to go ahead and put this right. Oh, I put this too far to the edge. So sorry. These are going to have to, I hear a timer. Could I, is that possible? Okay, not possible to hear a timer upstairs. I forgot. I needed to leave some space at the edge because that's where my, and this I'm going to put on the inside. I forgot. Totally forgot. I got so excited about putting on foam. Imagine that. And this one I'm also going to move up just a little bit because, just move that up like that. There we go. All right. Now we're back on track. I sort of forgot about the edging on that. Okay. Let's see. Yes, that's going to be just perfect inside there. All right. That's like the best part. Look at that. I love it. I love it. All right. This is going to sit. Remember, we've got our card. Dave so graciously got me an envelope. So just to see, like, oh, how high can that stand up? We're going to put it like that. See, I wouldn't know. Would you so kindly replace this for me while I am because while I like the glue for some things, I don't like it for everything. All right, I'm going to put glue on here. I prefer to use adhesive, and I want some here to make sure I got it on the top.
We are hearing if people can hear you.
That's good. I'd hate to be talking and nobody listening.
The demonstrator talks in the silence.
Say it again.
Sort of like a tree falling.
Oh, I was like, what? No, it's sort of like being at school. Sorry, I have a challenging class this year. So, all right, I have glue all over. So it fits in the envelope. I know that. I've got that cute little thing there. All right. So we just need a couple of things we need. We need a little something something to make it more fun. Isn't that cute? First off, I'm going to put my little white piece on the inside right here. We have to decide. I'm pause. I got too many things in my brain right now. So I'm thinking I'm going to put, thank you, some ribbon here, or I could put a little ribbon up there. I might do both. Let's just start here and see, because I think that's going to be really cute. Grab some scissors and trim and grab some glue dots. So this is the one that takes a little bit of time. The next one I'm going to make is super quick. Well, once you have the paper and stuff cut. All right. And
in case you're wondering, that reflection is because of the clear sheet.
Oh, that makes sense. So I put it like that. All right. Now, it would have been great if I had actually put this on first, but you know what? I don't usually do that. You all know that. I don't think of things until afterwards. So that's when I have to pick it up and tuck it under. And I know none of you have ever done this, so no making fun of me. There we go. Get that tucked under there. But see, I would think after you watch me, then you do it the right way because I made a mistake. But mistakes are made to be made. That's how we learn, right? Okay, I'm being a little bit too much teacherese today. Not sure why. I'm glad it's Saturday. There we go. What is that? Never mind. I'm just going to do it like this because here's another way I can do it. It's just stick it on. I'm like, I can't do that. There we go. Boom. Look at how nice that is, right? Lovely. I was like, yeah, I can't do that. Just trim it off on the edges there. That is.
I have a lot of things going on the back there.
I know, I do. So I'm just going to stick that on. Then that looks pretty, just like that. Okay. The last thing we need, you're like, really more? We need a sentiment. So, and I know Dave's going to say, put it on the inside. I'm going to say, no, it goes on the outside. Oh, I felt you say it. We have this discussion not all the time. That's a little extreme. So I am going to, and I wanted to stamp it in real red, but Dave, you know what? I don't have real red here. So I must have taken it home. I just need to get those full stamps of everything. Okay, back on track. This when you have little stamps, thin, when you have thin, you could bend it, you can do different things, which makes it a little bit tricky to make it straight. So here's what I like to do to make it straight. First off, if you have a grid paper, you could do that. Or you can put it right, I'm going to do it in the lower corner so I can see. You can put it in the lower corner or a corner of something so I can see that, yes, that is straight. Because sometimes you can't tell when this one gets a little bendy. So let's take a look and see here. All right.
What I sometimes do.
Oh, really?
Drop it on the tabletop so that I'm not moving it, and then I just go.
That's awesome, Dave. Love you. That's so great that that's what you sometimes do. Good. I'm so glad. All right. I'm going to go ahead and stamp it on here. Uh-oh. I'm going to just put it right. I don't think it's going to fit. Squeeze. Can I squeeze it in? I'm going to. My little piece of paper. Nope. I have another piece of paper. Good thing. So let's try that again. May your days be merry and bright. It's kind of cloudy today. I like it when it's brighter, but that's crazy. Here at home, it was not. In Minnetonka, it was not sunny yesterday. All right. That actually would cover my whole ribbon. So instead of doing that, I think we have to put it on the inside. Right?
Okay.
Okay. You could either, because kind of big. I don't know. That would cover our whole
All the way
ribbon.
down at the bottom.
Down here.
Yeah,
We got a lot going on.
that's kinda
I'm
weird.
going to stick it on the inside and call it a day. There's my adhesive. You know how people on TV are supposed to make things look easy? Oh, man. Sometimes that happens and sometimes not. There we go. And I'm just going to stick this right in here and
Call it a day.
call it a day. On the outside, you could put something else, a little word like Mary. All right. Isn't that fun, though? I love the shaker. Thanks, Joanne. Great card. Isn't that cute? All right. Did you have things you want to tell us?
I do.
'Cause I have another card to make.
So, a few things we have going on. As always, go to the stamperstudio.com for all of your needs. Just go there. Once you're there, you can click and sorry, I'm trying to go over to my other screen. There we go. Order Stampin' Up! Products. I try to put the item numbers in the chat so you can just come in here, click Order Stampin' Up! Products, go right in. You don't have to remember host codes. You don't have to select Lisa. All that's already done for you when you come in this way. A couple other events we have coming up. First off, our next Card Cafe, which Card Cafe is our in-person event that happens in our Minnetonka studio next Saturday from 10 until noon. You can come. You get to choose 5 of the 10 designs, make 2 of each of those, walk away with 10 amazing cards, and a great morning filled with fun and laughter. So go to thestamperstudio.com, click on Card Cafe, and come in and register for November. You can also register for December at the same time if you want to save yourself some time. Register for both, you'll be good to go. The other thing we have coming up is we have a couple of special events happening up here at the Refuge. Obviously, we have our hosted weekends like we have going on this weekend. Those are filling up into the new year. I think January, February, and April are full. So you might want to jump in on March or May would be the next ones that are available there. But also a couple of special events we have going on. One is Escape and Create. Escape and Create is going to be a stamp-focused weekend. We are going to have 10 projects that you can make throughout the weekend. We will do those in guided times together, or you can make them on your own. Additionally to that, you can bring your own projects and work on whatever other things you want, or not. Just sit and relax between the sessions and do that. But we will have 10 amazing products. You can stay here at the Refuge Little Falls. We also have an option that if you want to stay somewhere else, you can do that and then just join us during the day. All meals are provided as always, and if you're staying here at the Refuge, you get to experience the full pampering that we have here at the Refuge. So Escape and Create February 14th to the 16th. You can go to thestamperstudio.com and register for that. And then this one, I don't have it on the Stamper site. We probably should put it there, but on the Refuge Little Falls site, Soup Share. What is Soup Share? We are going to get together.
Is it a super weekend?
It is a super weekend. We're going to have a super fun time. Get away, relax, and stock your fridge. We will be making 6 delicious soups, obviously hosted by us. During the course of the weekend, that is encouraged, or if you just want to hang out and relax during, that is okay as well. But super
Yes.
weekend.
Yes.
Super Share weekend. That's what I was trying to get out. Coming up in January. That is, I don't know if I even mentioned the dates, January 10th to the 12th. We have people signing up. There are still a few spots available, so I would encourage you to join us there.
All right. Well, I'm going to make the same card, but remember earlier I said I had this. I'm not going to make a shaker card this time, but I had this left over from this little piece. Well, we got to use that. So same dimensions here that I'm making. This is basic beige, and I'm going to cover it with the coordinating colors. Yay, I do like my adhesive. I know some of you use tape. How many of you, I almost hesitated hate to ask, how many of you have your Christmas cards done? We don't. I do not, but that's okay. And then this is very vanilla. So I'm kind of going with the creams and the whites and I need my envelope here to see. Oh, yay, Cheryl. I'm glad you can come. I have some beautiful cards because I started early is one reason. So I have things that I had more time to die cut. So really pretty cards. They're always fun, but these are, I think, the best so far. All right. So I'm going to put this here. Kind of. Yep. Making sure it fits in my envelope.
Sorry, Laverne, we're having some weird issues today.
Okay.
That's why I usually restart the computer before we start to just kind of give everything a reset. And I did today. Similar.
I'm going to go ahead and just go stick this right here. This is the one we had left over. But of course, before I stick it on, let's do something fun with it. And I just had it in my hands.
Judy's cards are done with some extras. Wow.
Wow. That's impressive.
Good job, Judy.
Here it is. One of the dies is a snowflake die that you can use that comes with the trees. And it is just ding, 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 ding.
Tina's almost done.
So we've got this cute little snowflake die. And when you use the snowflake die, when I use it, I like to put it on our self-adhesive sheets because look at all the little detail there. We can't really see it yet, but when
snowflake Christmas
tree.
Yes.
When I pull off the adhesive sheets,
Tina's cards are almost done.
Good job, ladies. So proud of you. That's awesome. That's awesome. I always think, okay, here's the deal. I don't know why it surprises me that Christmas is on December 25th. And we get to December, I'm like, oh, I don't have our cards done. Yeah, well, it happens every year. And you know what? Newsflash, Christmas falls on the same day every year. All right, let's get this out of here. Some of these are, I just want to pull these out. When I pull off the back, it will, just a little bit tricky here to get it started. Once I get it started, I'm good. It will pull out some of those little pieces. Come on now. Maybe I need to just like break it this way. There we go. I am actually ripping a little piece of it. There it is. I see it. I see it. Okay. Oh, right here. Oh, go gadget. There it is. Okay. A little tricky to get. Oh, come on.
Or the bigger piece.
I know, right? Oh, here's a piece right here. Right there. Okay. Let's see if we can get that whole thing off.
This is a really delicate die.
You know, it's because I have these beautiful nails now. I went and got dipped nails ever since Katie's wedding. All right.
Should I have pull it off for you?
Your fingers are thicker than mine.
But I don't have gel or dipped nails.
Thank goodness. That would be so awkward. I don't want you to have dipped nails. No, I'm going to pull it. I got it. All right. Here we go. It usually is not this difficult. So I might hand it off to Dave and let you do it while do you want this? While I show you some other cards, and then we'll come back and finish that. Do you want this?
Sure.
All right. We'll come back. Usually you just grab one and pull it off. So I don't know why that's sticking today. But let me show you some cards with the same stamp set. Here is one. Isn't that fun? I don't know if you can see. These are the gems that are oh, there you go. You can see them. So using our red glitter paper behind, and this is a specialty paper with the gold in it. Isn't that so pretty? I just think that's really fun. Here is another one. I get into designs and then I make a bunch of cards with that design. So this is one design. This paper is it's a 12 by 12 in our mini catalog. And I just thought that was really pretty. The silver, maybe it's a lot. Like it's got a lot going on there. It's really bright. A lot of silver. Let's see. Did I bring one more of these? Oh, yes. Here's another one with that same, two of those, same design right here. So same like little fold. I just think it's kind of fun because you can use just a little strip. And on this one, I thought it was kind of fun because what I did is I used a 3D embossing folder, the birch, and then just cut these pieces, and it made a nice texture behind it without using a sheet of designer series paper. So if you're trying to conserve some, or if you run short, that's kind of a nice little trick you can do. So super cute.
Did you do this on silver paper?
I don't know.
I put the sheet on the wrong side.
Oh, well, then maybe that's why it's so hard to get out. That's okay. Could just die cut another. Probably just going to need to do that. Okay, and this is like a little 3-fold with the candy cane paper. I just realized those kind of look like they're upside down. That's interesting. I was looking at the candy cane going, oh, that looks fun, but is it upside down? I don't know. Anyway, it is the way it is right now. And I love these little peppermint little candies. Oh, Mandy, good job. There's so much you can do with it, isn't it? It's so fun. All right, I'm not done yet. I'll just die cut one more,
You're
hun.
gonna have to.
That's okay.
There's something weird.
Here's another one. Look at this. So the little tree, how fun is that? And I actually just cut a little tree branch for it, because the little trees, when you die cut them, let me pause for a second here. I want to go back to this one. The little trees don't have the little, what do you call that? Stem of the tree. So the little trees you just cut right here. So you cut it off to make the big one a little tree. Okay. So anyway, I wanted to add that little piece there. Look how cute that is. Needs a piece of white paper inside. Awesome. Isn't that fun, using the glitter paper? Still using the same designer series paper. I have 2 more.
What are we putting this on? I'm gonna die cut you something, but I need to know what color we're going on.
Just white. Let me grab. He's gonna die cut it for me. Just white, but we can just use that. That is just fine. Thank you. That'll be just perfect. Okay, here's one of my favorites. You ready? I love this. I love this kind of fold. This one was made by Kelly Burkhart. I just think it's so fun. I have made that before, and maybe I should come back and make another one of those. Those are super fun. They're not hard, which is always what I love, when something looks super fancy and it's not hard. Okay, here's the last one I want to show you. This is from my dear friend, Nancy Pettit, who I had dinner with this week. Love, love, love this ribbon. How fun is that? There's the snowflake when it's completed. It looks like we lost one of our little tops, but isn't that just it's so cute. It's so cute. Lots of trees. There's one of the trees where you can see through it. How fun is that? All right, we're going to go ahead and finish this card, because
we're not.
Here, I can,
It like came apart.
All right, that's okay. I'll go ahead and stick this on, then we'll stick that on top. Let's go ahead and finish this up. And it's okay, because I can still use it. I am going to pop this up. And lots of fun cards. I'm excited, Mandy, that you just got this bundle, because I think it'd be so great for tags and just everything. I mean, there's so stinking much, Cheryl, that you can do with this. All right, there we go. It's okay.
It doesn't want to come out.
Here, I'll take it.
There you go.
All right, thank you. I'm going to put this here like that. Awesome. All right, now we'll put our tree on it. This was the easier card, remember? So Dave's like, it doesn't want to come out. Well, some of these holes are to get out stuff that's in there. Other of the holes are to actually get it to push it out so you can pull out the whole thing.
I was trying, but I couldn't.
You're fine. You're totally fine.
There it comes.
Because then when you pull it out, it doesn't all stick.
There we go.
Perfect. All right, and I am just going to just have one little spot to pick out. That's all. So look how fun that is. And here's a way we can put that on. We are going to just use a tiny bit of glue, and really,
for those upstairs we were talking about, I can do this stuff. It's just not my first choice.
I'm going to put the glue on here, and this is our
silicone sheet.
I was going to say acrylic. I know it's not acrylic. And then I can just dip the glue in, or the dye in a little bit, and stick it on here. Look how cute this is. This is the second card because of the
tilt back just a little bit,
because I die cut out that tree. All right, and then we'll go ahead and stamp. We're going to stamp "Oh Christmas Tree." Oh Christmas tree. How can you say those words without singing? Oh Christmas tree. Let's just stamp that. And again, you might stamp it first. So if it was crooked, but I am going to be confident that it's going to work. And then inside, I'm going to stamp, may your days be merry. May your days be merry and bright. I'm not ready for snow or Christmas, but I am ready to watch White Christmas. That'll be fun. We watch that every year. I can't even tell if it's straight because my paper is crooked. Here we go, right there. Awesome. May your days be merry. So there we go. I did not bring some sparkly rhinestone gems, but I would put one here and here and here, and I will do that so you can see them. But that is something you could do with the tree that you cut out of there. What do you think? Kind of fun. Sorry that took a, can't say it without singing, right? Sorry, I took that, that kind of became a little bit more, but all good, all good. So I will post these in the chat. I will also go ahead and put the dimensions in the chat so you can make the, I just think it's a fun little card. Not hard, just fun. I look forward to seeing you on Monday after this crazy fun weekend. And if you make any cards, I always say, put them in the chat. I'd love to see. And sign up for Card Cafe because we've got some great cards coming up and I would love to share those with you. All right, friends, happy stamping.